This
And
conference will now be recorded.
so everyone can you please just introduce yourself quickly, and what are your aspirations regarding the course, and what you have been up to, what you have done so far, whether you have been in IT or you are a fresher, or you're just a manual tester who is starting to look into Tosca. So if you can go one by one, I will just pick up the names, and if you can go and just let me know, so that I can know the what is the audience, and I can plan accordingly. Arun, can you go ahead, please?
Hi, Arun. I'm having 4 years of experience in software testing and QA, and it is completely manual and functional, no automation. No automation.
Functional. Okay, noted. So you have experience in functional testing, right, as of now? Cool.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Asha, hello. Okay.
Hi, sir.
Hello. Yes, yes, please.
I am Asha, having 3-year experience in customer support executive.
Okay. So you are now trying to
Now
switch
I
to.
am what,
Yes,
sir?
please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Uh, Now I am switching to TOSCA, so I am new beginner to the TOSCA one.
Sure. Sure. In that case, first of all, I will give you all a brief introduction of what testing is, because I think there might be some people who don't know testing as well. Okay. Tosca is a testing tool. So
Yes,
first
sir.
of all, we should know testing. What is testing? Okay.
Okay.
Then Ashu, you will like to go ahead then. Okay. Ashu is on mute. Avinash. Avinash, you would like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Raj.
Yeah, hi.
I have around 7
You.
years of experience. I have worked on Oracle CX Cloud, and from past 1 year I have been working in Tosca. So I want to upgrade my knowledge on
Okay.
Tosca.
Okay. So you have been already been working in Tosca. Nice. Okay. So we'll quickly go ahead. Won't take much time for this. Balaji. Okay.
Hey, hi Raj. I am
Hi.
currently having 3 years of experience in automation, Selenium or with C Sharp.
Okay. Okay. So you are trying to switch to Tosca currently, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Sure. Ramanand. And there's a lot of people around.
Hi. Uh, I have experience around 12 years with Selenium, but there is a project
Okay.
requirement that I have to switch to Tosca.
Okay.
That is the reason what trying to run Tosca.
Okay. Okay. So you already have experience in Selenium. Okay. Fiaz. Okay. Kiran.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Hi,
you.
Raj. I am Fayaz. Actually, I am working in the business development side. So I'm actually
Okay.
from a non-technical background also. I'm a mechanical engineering student. So thought of going into the technical side, so chosen the automation testing. So some of my friends suggested me easy way to go into the technical from non-technical background. You can teaching the automation testing.
Cool. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, Kiran, we'll go quickly. We won't have much time for that. Kiran. mm, okay. Kumar. Okay. Mustafa. Yeah. Nani.
Hi, this is Gauri here.
Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I work
Yes,
on
please.
the.
Hello, are you able to hear? Hello.
Yes, you can go ahead one by one. So Kiran, you wanted to go ahead, and then Shrigor, you can go ahead one by one.
Okay, hello.
Given?
My name is Papa.
Okay.
I'm from Egypt. I'm electrical engineer. I work at SCADA system engineering, and now in leave SCADA and cyber. I work in cybersecurity.
Okay. Okay. Noted. Okay. So yes, please. Next one to go ahead. You can go ahead, please. Shrigori, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
this
please.
is Sri Gauri here, and I'm in the IT since 20 years almost, like, and I worked
Okay.
on QA side and also towards like Hadoop side and database side and all. But this time I got an opportunity towards the TOSCA side. But I actually worked on it with taking a license of 15 days or something like that, like it's a temporary license. But with a
Mm-hmm.
permanent license, I want to see like how it works, like with the server side license and also I have questions about those licenses and how you going to provide the software and how it works. And these are all things like right now I have
Sure.
questions. Yeah,
Sure.
thank you.
Anybody rest want to introduce yourself? You can go ahead, please, one by one, and then we can get started. Because
Hi, I'm Shravya. Uh,
yeah,
I would like to know the real time scenarios. I don't want to. I mean, it's not like we have already have theoretical knowledge or maybe just information. If you search just the topic and you get the basic information in Google. So here, what I'm looking is real-time scenarios and complete hands-on. Maybe from the test case creation to every test step and just we get the knowledge how to create an scan and by using the elements and the images and all this we get the information on the Google or maybe from just from the chat GPT or from the AI. But here what I'm looking is how to create a test case and completely from end to end on the real time scenario. Is it possible? Is Can I expect from this course?
yes, yes, sure. So see, basically, Shravya, we have a wide audience over here as of now. So okay, so I will be starting from the basics, and as we move along, right, you would see the gradually the more real-time scenarios coming. So I need to start from very basics. What is testing? Because I might have the audience right who don't know testing, right? So gradually we'll build along upon that.
Mm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we have various scenarios. Suppose if you see like basically dealing with iframes, dealing with how to identify the unique elements. Okay, what are test events, test mandates, distributed execution, right? API testing, Salesforce testing, right? And how to make elements stable. What are the best practices involved? Those are use cases we will cover. But yeah, it will be a slow and gradual progress. Means keeping in mind the entire class, right? We have to keep in mind the entire audience. Yeah. So
Yeah.
initially you might feel that you might know many things, but still it will be a recap for you. Yeah.
Okay. But just looking for the real-time challenges which we are facing, not only the just basic information or the theoretical part, real-time scenarios, and how do we work every day? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So you get to know. Plus, I will be sharing the links and the references. There are many articles and there are many documentations, webinars that you can look into also. In addition to that, okay. So you might not be knowing that, so I will share those links as well with you. Okay,
Sure.
so you'll
Thank
have more knowledge and how to proceed because many people they don't know where to go, where to search, right? What are the articles, what are the links, what are documents you can refer to. So okay, so see, Tosca is a very wide thing, right? If I say I've been working past 7 8 years, but still I'm learning. Okay, daily new thing is coming to Tosca. Okay, but the basics remains the same. But once you get comfortable with the basic part, then we feel like we are very good at basics, but sometimes it's not the case. Okay, so if you're good at the basics, obviously advanced concepts you can anytime do it. Okay.
you.
Anyone else they want to introduce yourself? Any questions before starting the actual demo part? Like
Hi,
Shravya had. Yeah, please.
Rajit. This is Karthik.
I want to know like whether you'll be covering SAP. Some you'll take some workflow and you'll automate and show,
Yes,
or
yes.
only.
We will cover this SAP at the last once we are
Okay.
comfortable with all the basic concepts. Right? See, TOSCA
Okay.
has one mechanism, okay, of identifying the elements, scanning the elements. If you're very comfortable with basics, you can automate not even SAP. Some other ERP system comes down the line in 20 years, you will automate that. You will automate that also. Okay.
Okay.
The only thing is SAP has some standard new modules like SAP log on, login, menu bar, okay, and context bar. So those we can use, and they are themselves, self-explanatory. Also, I will explain you during the course. Okay. So once we have done with all the basic stuff, then at last we'll see the SAP part. Okay.
Okay.
I think we have. Anyone has any else doubts before starting the class? So we can we can take that up. Okay, so we will get started. Okay, I will just be sharing my screen. So first of all, we'll see, okay, what is testing basically, okay. Some of you might not be knowing what is testing. Anyone can tell what is testing as of now? I think most of the people will knowing. Just a brief idea to people who don't know, who are not from a technical background. What is testing? Anyone, please? Anyhow, I can tell, but yeah, anyone ready to volunteer?
Verification and validation.
Okay, so that sounds too technical, I think, for people who are trying to understand it. So in an easy language, see, yeah, verifying and validating. I don't want to go into that much depth as of now because this is more of an automation training. But still, like, what is testing in software terminology?
Expected result and actual results are same.
Yeah, correct. So in testing, we are verifying that expected and actual outcomes are same. And what we do we mean by that? Actual, like expected results are same. And that is process is called as validation, right? We are validating something. We are validating something. Okay. So we are verifying whether what are the expectations out of a particular test case, it matches as per the actuality. Okay. That is called as validating something. And I will give you an example of the same. Okay. So suppose this is sample application. Okay. When you log in with your proper email ID and password, what do you expect to happen? Ideally, what should happen? You should be able to log into the website with the proper ID and password. All of you with me? When you enter proper ID, suppose I enter a proper ID, okay, suppose whatever, okay, raji@gmail.com, and if I have a proper password, okay, when I click on login, what should happen? If I have proper credentials, I should be able to log in. So that is my expected result. Correct? Correct. So that is my expected result. Now, if some developer has done some mistake, what might happen is even though I've entered correct set of email and password, it's showing on clicking login, it's showing that I'm not able to log in into the website. It means that my actual is not as per the expected. What is the expectation? That I should be able to log into the website, right? But if I'm entering the correct username and password but still not able to log in into the website, then it means that the expected doesn't meet the actual. What is the actual result? Failure, right? I'm unable to log in. Actual result is unable to log in. Expected result is user should be able to log in, right? So expected is not matching the actual. So that says a test case failed. That's what testing is required of every application, right? So suppose how will you feel if you have Gmail credentials and you enter proper Gmail ID and password and it doesn't works? It will be a total mess for you, right? You're entering a proper Gmail ID and you are entering a proper Gmail password, and if it still doesn't works, it is a defect, right? It's an issue, right? So that's where, before any application goes live, any application goes public to people for people to use, we test it to ensure that all the functionalities of that application, right? Suppose you hit google.com, right? What is the expected result out of it? Google page should appear over here, right? Google should appear, right? If the Google page is not appearing, some weird message 500 internal server error is coming, then it is a problem, right, for Google company. So in for that purpose only testing is required. Verify that the application is working as expected. Whatever the functionality we are expecting on doing a particular action, it is giving the correct result or not. For that, testing is required. So before any application, it is deployed, or it is made public, we test it thoroughly. We test it because users should not experience users should not have a bad experience with that application, right? When I hit google.com as a user, always I should see this Google search page, right? It should not be some crash, right? Application should not crash. So that's why we do testing of an application, to make sure that the application is working as expected. Or in the technical words, you can say that we are verifying that the actual and the expected results are same, or we are validating the application. We are validating application, or we are validating some functionality of an application, right? We might be validating some functionality of an application. All of you are with me, especially people who are from non-technical background. They might be interested in this more. People who have already worked in testing before, they might already be knowing this. So is everyone with me? Like all are good with this, or any doubts in this, please? Good, right? Okay, cool. So is testing. Why is testing required? Everyone got right, because we have some expectations, right? Suppose when I search news on Google, news should appear right over here. If it doesn't comes, it's a defect, it's an issue, right? So that's why we need to do a thorough testing of an application. Okay. So now, as of now, what we were doing is manual testing, right? I was manually entering the data, I was manually entering the password, I was manually clicking on login and checking. I was manually entering the URL in the browser and checking whether the google.com page appeared or not. I'm manually checking, suppose gmail.com, and checking whether this Gmail page appears or not. Okay. This is like a manual check, right? As of now, suppose there are a test case, suppose there's a check which has involved 100 steps, or suppose 200 steps. How much time it will take to to basically check that process? It might take hours, right? It might take, suppose, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay. And such a big thing doing manually, it takes lots of time, right? So that's why test automation came into place. Automation means you're automating the manual testing process. You're automating the manual testing process. Okay. Suppose now what will happen is, if you want to automate this, right? Suppose if you want to automate the basically the login screen. This is a login screen, right? Which is having the email ID and password, and user will click on login. As of now, I am validating it through my hand. I'm typing through the keyboard the email. I'm typing by keyboard the password. And I'm clicking on login, right? Manually. But what will happen now when we do test automation by any tool, right? It's a generic test automation definition, right? Or a generic test automation concept. The tool itself will enter the email ID. We do not do anything. We'll just write a script. We'll just code something, or we'll just write a script to enter the email ID, to enter the password, and click on, and the tool itself will click on login, and it will check whether that login functionality, that login with this proper email ID and password, is working as expected or not. Okay. So it will check it for us once the script is created. now you can run it 100 times that script whenever you want to check this. Okay, you need not every time go to the application, manually enter the data and click on login. That process will be automated. Okay, so we automate the manual testing process, and there are various tools in the market, right, in the for automation, right, whether it be the popular tools, right, the Selenium is there, then your Playwright is there nowadays, and then obviously tool we're learning Tosca. Why Tosca? It's again a popular commercial tool. It's a licensed tool that majority of the clients are using nowadays. Okay, we have openings in all the nearly big short companies. Okay, and it's a codeless tool, right? You need not try opening in very big companies, and it's a scriptless tool. You not write any line of code. Okay, it's a codeless tool. Okay, so it's easy to learn also. Okay, plus it's a high demand in market. It is a high demand in market. Okay, it's high demand in market. Keeping in mind the current market scenario, you still have a lot of openings in Tosca. Okay, Selenium for a single, a login page automation, right? You have to write a lot of code, right? Similarly for Playwright, but in Tosca you can automate the simple flow, suppose of a login within a couple of minutes. That I will show you later how you can do that. But that is the advantage of Tosca. Okay. Why test automation? Again, I told you, right? It saves time, right? It saves time. What many people also do is run these test cases when you are, in your off time, right? When you're not working, put them on run overnight in night time, and then you come into the morning and check the test results. So even it works 24/7, you can keep executing test cases on a machine, right? Manually, you don't have to sit over there, watch and validate everything. It will run. It will keep on running 24/7. So this way, we suppose there's a requirement, right? Suppose there's a requirement to test an application in 2 days. In 2 days. In 2 days, you have only 16 working hours, suppose, right? And you do 16 working hours, right? And you need to check 900 test cases. How will you do that? Manual testing, in that case, manual testing is not possible, right? Check 900 test cases to check 900 functionalities, to check 900 things by manual testing in 2 days of work. It's not possible. So what we'll do is we'll automate these test cases, 900 test cases, and we'll keep them running 24/7. Okay, over a machine. Okay, because they're already automated, right? We need to just right click and trigger that execution, right? And these 900 test cases will keep on running in the machine 24/7, and then we'll get the test results. So our testing, testing speed, or what you call it in the terminology of testing execution cycle, right? It will be less. Okay. And once you've done the automation part, right, you can focus more on the negative testing, or you can focus more on the actual test cases that create a lot of problem, right? And you can focus more on the analysis part. So automation is done for what? Automation is not normally done for repeatable test repeatable steps. Okay, with things which can be repeated. Okay, repeatable steps. So those steps which can be repeated again and again, you automate those. Okay, normally. Okay, and some of you might have heard a term of regression testing. Regression testing is checking whether the application working fine. Checking. I will tell you what regression testing is. Whether the application working fine after you suppose fix a defect or for a new release, right? After a new release, fix a defect / enhancement, right? After a new release, right? So this is the terminology in testing called regression testing. Okay, so what happens, suppose your application is being developed, okay, by developers. Some developers are developing application. Okay, they have released a version v 1.0. okay, initially. Now they are introducing some more features. Okay, so we need to check, right? Again, the old functionalities are working fine or not. The version 1.0 functionalities are working fine or not. The developers are about to release the version 1.1 of the application, right? But we still need to check that version 1.0 old functionalities are working fine as expected or not. Okay, after the new code has been done. So in that case, we'll again test the entire functionalities of the application, the old functionalities as well, whether they are working as expected. This is called as regression testing. So basically, test automation is mostly used, okay, widely used for or mostly used for regression testing. So this is one use case. So there are various use cases for test automation. Okay, it decreases the time taken for execution. It increases the test coverage. Test coverage in the sense the number of test cases that are being executed. And simply, what is a test case first of all? Anybody can tell what is a test case? A test case is simple. It is nothing. Suppose I talk about test case. What is a login test case? Login test case is nothing. I am entering my email ID password and I am verifying that after clicking on login, I am redirected to the home page, right? Or the login screen. Or basically once you log in, right, to the application, you are redirected to the home page of the application with it shows that you are logged into the application. So basically login functionality should work as expected. So that is a login test case, simple login test case, or a registration test case. When you register to the website with all your credentials, right, with all your Gmail, gender, first name, last name, email, password, confirm password. When you click on register, a success message should come up here, right? Suppose I will show you. I'm entering my first name is Raj, next name is G, then rajg@gmail.com. This is suppose a registration test case. Okay, I'm verifying that the registration functionality is working as expected or not. Okay, then I'm entering the password, I'm entering the confirm password, and then what is the test case? I want to see whether registration is successful or not. So my test case is verifying whether the registration functionality is working as expected or not. How do I verify? I enter all the data over here, and when I click on register, okay, it says already exists. I must have created before. So 10, I will take it. When I click on register, a success message should appear. That is my one test case. I can say my registration test case passed only if this message appears. Your registration completed. So I will say my test case passed of registration when this message appears, right? And as of now, I did it manually. And from moving ahead in our further classes, we will be automating this process using TOSCA as the test automation tool. Okay, which is a codeless, scriptless tool. Okay. So this is a brief introduction for especially for the non-technical people, and yeah. So we can have any queries or questions that you have as of now till date. Anyone have any queries, any questions? We can take it up, please.
Hello, bro. Am I audible?
So it is the license based, right?
Hello. Yes. Can you go ahead one by one? Yes, please. Yes,
So
Rite.
this is the license based, right?
Sorry.
So TOSCA is the license based, right? So it is not an open source, correct?
Yeah. It's a license tool. So normally you will get a free trial license of 60 days, and okay, and you can extend it also. There's a trick, so you can have multiple email IDs, and you can use it for longer period also. I will tell you all once you all join our classes, and there's various tricks where you can extend the licenses. Okay, so license should not be an
Okay,
issue.
so
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, that is what I wanted to know. Like, so you are providing the license, right? So for the
Yeah.
practitioner.
So license should
So
not be an issue for you, and your customer needs to worry about license cost. Okay, your company customer.
yeah.
It's not an issue for you. Okay.
So the trial version is 2 months, you are saying, right? Or 14 days.
Yeah. 60 days around it's there, and you can register with multiple email IDs. I will tell you how to do that. Okay, and you can
Okay,
use it for
fine.
more duration also.
Okay, fine.
And is it
Yeah.
for server license also, or only the commander license?
Only commander server or no license required. Okay. For the TOSCA
Okay.
server is no license required. Okay,
Okay.
TOSCA server it's automatically comes in with a commander license. So basically consider about licenses, right? if you're talking, there are there are various licenses. There are node lock licenses, there are cloud licenses, there are on-prem licenses. Three types of licenses we can use in Tosca. Okay, so that we'll discuss once we go
So,
in deep, right?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So anyone else? Any questions?
Sir, please share the content and duration.
Yeah. So first of all, try to understand, right, what we are trying to. Yeah. Content division will go one by step. We'll go step by step, right? Yeah. So
So,
that will
sir,
go
what is
into
the
it.
demand of Tosca right now in the market?
Tosca is highly demanded currently in the market. Okay, but you should know it very thoroughly. Okay, try to practice it hands-on. Whatever we'll tell
Hmm.
in the class, plus I
Hmm.
will give you additional links to refer. Okay, so you have to work hard. Okay, not so attending the class plus your some work from your side also is required. Okay, and
Okay.
then your salaries, I will like tell you, like for 4 years experience I've seen people getting 18 lakhs per annum. Okay, that much also it's there. Okay,
Okay.
in the big four companies. So people in the market are less with that skill set. So if you have the right skill set with Tosca, if you're able to do good things with Tosca, you can definitely land a good salary. So now I will show you the course content. Okay, so we have got a lot of course content over here. Okay, but we'll cover additional things also. So I will show you the support. I will just zoom in so that everyone can see nicely. So we will cover up with your registration part in the support hub. So Tosca is a product of Tricentis. Okay, Tricentis is the organization that supports Tosca, that created Tosca. So we'll first of all register in their portal. Then this academy. I will let you visit the academy. Then we'll activate your trial licenses. We'll set up your extension that is required for a browser. Okay, all the setup that is required. We'll do a creation of your workspace. We'll create modules. So these all things, don't worry. Once we start, right, it will be very easy for you. Then we will be dealing with test steps, test step values. We will be dealing with dates, synchronization. Synchronization again a very critical part of any application. You know, so matching your tool speed with the application speed, the synchronization comes into picture. So that will I will be telling you in detail. So don't worry. Just I'm telling you the course content. Then we're dealing with the various action modes that they are there, like verify, input, buffer. Okay. So those many. Then we will dealing how to deal with tables in your application. In many applications there are tables, right? How to deal with that. Then we will be seeing the libraries part. Libraries again your reusable components. Tosca is very important, and a very nice functionality of giving the libraries, which are nothing but the reusable components. There's something called as business parameters that we will see. How to do a rescan, how to merge the modules, test configuration parameters, okay, buffers, okay, comparison, test mandates, Doku snapper, okay, result counts, repetitions, execution list. Just give me a minute. I will just plug on my charger. Showing, yeah. Just give me a minute.
One more question, sir.
Yes, please.
We have to do this certification. Are they searching for certification as well?
Yeah, certification we will help you out with that. But after this course, right, you will be able to do yourself only. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We'll make you
And
that compatible so that you can use yourself. So see, tell me what is good. We helping you or you yourself clearing certification. What is better
okay.
for you, right? So we'll make you that much competent so that you can clear the certifications yourself.
Means, hello, sir. Means
Yes,
after this class completion, we will get the certificate, right?
that will get, but in addition to that there are some Tricentis certifications. So see, Tosca was created by a company called Tricentis, okay, and they themselves
Yes.
have some certifications that you need to clear, and that is of much value in the market. Okay, So we will provide you the certifications. In addition to that, there are some certifications, okay, that will help you get the job. I've given these certifications: automation specialist level 1, automation specialist level 2,
So my one
engineer
more
level
thing, sir. My
1. Yes, please.
my years of experience is 10 years. So is it beneficial for me to learn?
Yes, yes, sure. You can always switch, okay. So, but
Okay.
you have to show some years of experience in TOSCA, that you worked at
Yes.
least 4 or 5 years, and then only you can do. Okay. Or
Okay.
else try to get a switch in your current company to TOSCA.
Hmm.
That would be a better
Okay.
option. So if there are any
Okay.
projects in TOSCA in your current company, try to switch that once you learn the course. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Means demand is good in the market, right?
Yeah, demand is good. Good. But even if you have lots of on-site opportunities, Singapore, Malaysia, okay, lots of on-site opportunities are there. Okay.
Okay.
In good
Thank you.
companies like Gemini and all. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So we're dealing with the loops and conditions part for okay. If while do while loop, okay, and then conditions are there, something called conditions in Tosca that I will tell you. You can implement in the test case design section or in the library section. These are the recovery and cleanup scenarios, which are the recovery and error handling mechanism in Tosca. There's something called steering parameters. We see Excel operations, how to deal with Excels, retrieve data from an Excel, write data to an Excel. We'll see the user management part, right? How to create users, modify users, give them the access, remove their access, right? Then how to store data in Tosca, right? There's something called test sheets uh, in Tosca, okay? So we'll dealing with that. In test sheets, for test sheets only, you create templates, you modify templates, then how to run the test cases, then we'll give a brief overview of Tosca server. So there are various things in Tosca server also, like user management, administration console is there, then basically your distributed execution is there. There are various services also running. If anybody knows Tosca server in detail, this is a very advanced concept, nobody will teach you in the market, okay. How to install Tosca server, okay, which port numbers are required, your SSL certificate is required, okay. Once you install the Tosca server, how to deal with the services, okay.
I have a
And
question. Do we do you teach with decks as well as for with the CI/CD tools as well? Is it included?
DEX requires a total infrastructure setup, right? So I will
Yeah.
explain you in detail, and we will try to cover whatever we can, okay.
And
Look,
how do you okay? And is it possible to handle with the T-box engine as well?
sorry, for
That is
DEX you tell it.
no, normally for all this functionalities, do you explain how do we perform the T-box engine as well?
Yes. T-box engines are non-normal T-box modules, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
so
it's not
T-box.
from the sometimes if the key doesn't work or if it doesn't work from the commander, sometimes we perform these functions with the T-box engine.
T-box and keys are there. Okay, so lots of
Yeah.
things are there. Okay, so
Yeah.
we will do that. Okay, and in any case, you want some special things, yeah, you can just tell me. Okay, I will prepare and give it to you. Okay, okay. Then we'll go about the certifications part. Okay, I will share you some important links. We will go for the certifications part also. Okay, then we'll also, in addition to this, we'll also be doing the, I will not mention it over here, we will doing the API testing, how to do API testing with Tosca, then Salesforce application testing, SAP testing, okay, how to run distributed executions, Tosca server overview will be seeing, okay, I will be giving you interview preparation videos, links, okay, and in addition to that, yeah, so I think that's most of it.
So, like, how many certificate is there? Like AS1, AS2,
Yeah, see, there are
like
lots
that,
of
right?
certificates.
So,
Okay, so 1 minute, let me share my screen. Okay,
wha-
I have some.
yeah, like what is the
See,
important for us? Like which one we have to?
yeah. See. You are seeing my screen, right, everyone? You can see the path over there, right? See, normally, see, once you start with AS1, then go with AS2, automation specialist level 1, automation specialist level 2, then automation engineer level 1, test and specialist 1, test and specialist 2, and then the architect 1. Okay, so most important are this automation specialist level 1 and level 2. Okay, then I will suggest to go for these two. These 4 certifications minimum I will suggest everyone to have in their bucket once you go for interview. Okay, and certificates just not for the sake of having the certificate.
So for these two, are you helping, right?
Sorry.
So for these
Sorry,
two certificates, so we have to attend the exam.
Yes. These two certificates are very important.
I'm audible, right? So
Yes.
yeah. So this two certificate we are getting from Tracentic, right? So we have to attend the exam, and so after that we have to get this
These all are
right?
you getting from
Automation.
Tricentis, okay? Yes. These all certification you will get from Tricentis. Tricentis is the company that created TOSCA, right? So these are certificates. See, but the Lord's side.
Okay.
So see, even people with 80 years experience don't have TOSCA architect. They don't have these certificates. So need not buy. These are the very basic certificates. These two, because they started with this. After all, later on in your career, you can do these, right? Just set what up this PDF. I will share you this PDF with all. Once you all enroll in the course, right? We'll share you everything. Okay. You can see, right, everyone? You're clear with this path, right? There
For
will be
the
a task.
certification also you are helping, right?
Yes. See, normally certifications, whatever we cover in the course, if you grasp it properly, you will get the certificate. You will get certified. Plus, there are some videos you need to watch that will help you in certification specific to. So that I will tell you how to proceed with that. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a TOSCA. See, you can see that automation specialist level 1, 2, engineering level 1, test and test specialist 2. Okay, and test architect, leave it. It is not for you all. It is like for 6-7 years experience guy. Okay, so I will share this you practice and this URLs and all with you. Okay, and see. Any doubts on the course content part now, right? What we'll be covering? And again, I will tell you, okay, TOSCA as a lifelong learning, okay, any tool you go, right? It's not once you complete this class, 30, 35 sessions, whatever it will be there, or 30, 35 hours training, you won't be, perfect in that. Nobody can make you perfect, right? We also get perfect, once we work with TOSCA around for years, right? But I will make you that much perfect so that you can clear the interviews and start doing your stuff. And once you go into the company, then you become gradually more competent in TOSCA. Okay?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, if I learn the TOSCA course, how many years of experience kept in resume?
You can keep 3 years around, 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Okay? 3 years around somewhere. 3 years is a good thing to keep. Okay? Okay. So 3 years minimum is required. 3 years is a good thing to keep, and you will get a job surely. Okay? With whatever content I share, and if you study sincerely, whatever content I told you to study, okay? You have to give your efforts after the class as well.
Sure.
Hello.
Anyone else? Yeah.
Hello, sir. I have a question. Like regarding the emails, like general email ID, we cannot register, am I right? With the business email
Yes.
only, we need to register.
No. You can register with
Yeah.
general also. Gmails also you can register.
Because I tried to register, it is asking only, it's not taking my Gmail account. So
No,
like how?
I before the session only activated my Gmail account. Okay. So I
Okay.
will tell you. Okay,
Okay.
it's not a big deal.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, you give me, we can do. Okay, it's not a big deal. And see, I will tell you tricks. Okay, how you can do many things. Okay,
Okay.
there are many sort of tricks also you can do. So I will tell you everything during the
So
course of the
server
sessions.
license also will get it, that user management, everything will be there. Server license also will get, or like only command?
No, server license is never separate. Okay, first of all, try to understand. TOSCA
Oh,
server is a
both are same?
different, and yeah, both are same only. Okay,
Okay.
no, not required separate server license. Okay, once you
Okay.
get have TOSCA commander license, you have access to TOSCA server also. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
The thing is, TOSCA server you need to install separately on your machine. It's different from your TOSCA commander. It's a separate entity. People who know it is fine. Rest of all we'll see in the upcoming sessions. Okay. Anybody has any
Thank
questions?
you.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes. So what will be the class timing that?
9 to 10 p.m. IST.
Okay. Okay.
I
And
think most people.
only
Yes,
the
please.
Monday to Friday, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Monday to Friday,
Okay.
9 to 10 p.m.
Sir,
IST.
do you have any morning classes?
We don't have any, and let me check with the team also. If you
Okay.
require morning only, right? We can check if there are further
Morning,
class morning.
7 to 8 or 8 to 9 or 9 to 10.
I will check with the team. You can check with the team if there are any other sessions going
Okay.
on, right? But this session will be
Yeah.
conducted 9 to 10 p.m. IST only. Okay. But I think
Okay.
Isha might be having some morning sessions if you require and if you're not available this time, or maybe you
Okay.
can take recordings also of these sessions, right?
No, no,
Uh,
I know I don't require the recordings. I need live
ah,
sessions only.
yeah. So these sessions would be 9 to 10 p.m. IST. Those are the other fixed
Mm-hmm.
timings. But Isha training might be having some morning sessions, so you can get in touch with the relevant team. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Anyone else? Any having doubts?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Bro, if we miss any classes, do we get recorded videos for that session?
Yeah, you can get the recordings mostly. I will check also, but I think you should mostly get the recordings. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I have one
Yes,
question.
please.
Do we work on the mobile application also? Like how we test mobile applications?
As of now, mobile, Tosca with mobile has not been that much successful. And even where I'm working, right, I'm working in a big MNC.
Okay.
There have been very less projects. Okay,
Okay.
only one project might be using it. Okay,
Okay.
people are mostly using FPM and other tools, right? So
Okay.
we can try that,
Okay.
but I don't think as of now this much getting knowledge, right? Tosca server, and this is enough for getting a job and getting a decent salary. Later on, once you join the firm, right, you can sharpen up your skills on that. But nobody will ask you in any interview. That be rest assured of the Tosca mobile. Okay, nobody will ask.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
so we're dealing with APIs,
Thank you.
Salesforce, SAP, and normal web application, desktop test application testing. So every sort of applications will take up for testing. Anyone else?
Okay.
After taking this course, like if you need any support later in our work environment related to the questions, will you be able to help?
That again, Isha team will be able to tell you. Okay, mostly they will provide some sort of support. I'm not sure on that, but you can check with the team, please. Okay. Anyone has any other questions, or we should go ahead? I think we have 10 minutes. I will just have a couple of minutes. So tomorrow also we'll continue with the regular classes. And if you have any doubts, right, Tosca is a very simple tool to learn. Codeless, first of all, right? You won't find any codeless tool having that much demand in the market, right? And it's easy to learn. People who are from non-technical background can also learn. Okay, so just we have 10 minutes to go, right? So I'll just show you the Tosca command interface, right? How it looks like. Tomorrow we see the download part, installation part. Once we commence the regular classes, right? From tomorrow we see the how to install it, download it, okay, and then set up Tosca. Okay, so this is how the interface looks like. This is a module section. This is the test case section. Module section is nothing. It is like, I will tell you just a minute. Okay, I have the PDF, right? So I have lots of PDFs. Okay, lots of materials for you. So and it will be very easy for you. I will make your life very easy. See, we have all the materials for you, all the links ready for you. See, so this is the module section, okay, in Tosca, this orange color. So what happens is I will show you with the help of this. So see, TOSCA can automate these many applications. Okay, HTML, .NET, SAP, ServiceNow, that all applications can automate. So as you can see, right, earlier we used to do script-based testing, right, writing a lot of code. Now we do a model-based testing. Now I'm trying to find out. Okay, yeah, they have not shown. Okay. So module is nothing. Suppose you have web application, right? We had this demo web shop application, right? And we had this registration page, right? When you click on this application, there's a registration page where you need to register into the website, right? It's similarly like registering for your Gmail account. Okay, entering your first name, last name, email, password, confirm password, right? These each element, right? This element, this text box, first name text box, last name text box, email text box. TOSCA needs to interact with this, right? TOSCA needs to click on this and enter it into this, right? To automate, to get this automated, right? TOSCA has to do this, right, for you. So these elements, we have to capture them into TOSCA. This first name text box, we have to capture into TOSCA. This last name text box, we have to capture into TOSCA. This email box, we have to capture into TOSCA. This password text box, we have to capture into TOSCA. This button, we have to capture into TOSCA. Because we want to click on that button, right, in order to automate it. So we capture all these elements in TOSCA in this section, module section. Okay. Module section is for capturing all the elements of the screen. We capture entire page elements, those elements we want to interact with or which we want to enter data into. We want to click it. Those elements will capture into TOSCA in this modules section. In test case section, we'll provide the actual values to those fields. Like for first name, what we want to enter, for last name, what we want to enter, email, what we want to enter. So those values we'll provide in the test case section. Okay. Test case section is for keeping the test data in this field. Like suppose what to want to enter, which data want to enter, which data you want to enter, which data you want to enter in this field, in this field, in this field. All the data will be kept in the test case design section. And the final execution of the test case, running your test case. Running your test case means nothing, right? TOSCA will fill the data here automatically on just a single click. And we'll click on register. TOSCA will click on register. So that will be done from the execution section. So tomorrow in our class, we'll see how to create modules, how to create test cases. You'll get a better overview, okay, how these sections work in tomorrow's section. We'll see how to install TOSCA, how to download it, how to we will visit the support hub TOSCA website, right? This is the support hub website. This is a Tricentis website, support hub website. We will see how to create our credentials, okay, how to register over here, how to activate the trial license, how to download TOSCA. All the setup part we'll see tomorrow, okay. And if time permits, then we can start with the basic TOSCA script creation part also, the sample script. Okay, so lots of things in store for us. And yeah, any questions before that
Can
regarding?
you show something like this on SAP screen as well, parallelly?
Sorry,
Can you show something steering on the website on SAP screen?
as of now, we don't have that SAPGUI. Later on in our sessions, right, we'll cover the SAPGUI part. Okay, it's nothing. It's simple. People have created a what to say. They've created a hype around SAP. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, nothing. If you understand the concept, right, it's very easy. Okay.
So you mean to say we do scan everything on the SAP screen as well, and
Yes,
we
yes,
have the dynamic
yes,
value
yes,
for the decodes.
yes, yes. Anyone else, or we'll wrap up the
Like,
session? Yes,
are you
please.
going to cover only this the TOSCA demo app or any other applications as a part of this training?
Yeah, I told right. Salesforce, this Salesforce application will covering, okay,
No,
and
no,
we
for
will be
the okay, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
yeah. So API testing, Salesforce application. This is your web application, okay. This is okay. So this all we can cover, and any other application one we can also cover that also, no problem.
Thank you.
And then SAP also at the last, yeah.
Hi Raj, please cover S4 part as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, please cover S4 part as well.
Yes, sure.
Your
Sure, sure. We'll try to cover everything. See, but try to understand, okay? Everything is the same, okay? Somebody will say cover SAPGUI, somebody will say S for HANA, okay? Somebody will say Salesforce, somebody will say ServiceNow, okay? Somebody will say
No,
this,
no, no.
okay?
Like now it is like now all the people are using S4 only, right? Theory only, right?
Haha. So yeah, so we'll try to cover it at the last, right? Once we move at the last of the sessions, right? First of all, let us cover the basic concepts, right? So there are a lot of people who even don't know how to use TOSCA, how to install, how to download, right? So I need to go step by step in the session. Okay.
Okay.
So I think anyone has any doubts? Still we have a couple of minutes, so we can take it up. Especially people who are from non-technical background. Okay, I know people from technical background might have further questions also. Functional testers, people from non-technical background, if you have any doubts, you can easily transition with Tosca. Doing it with Selenium and all is very difficult, being code based and a lot of other things that come into picture. So yeah, it's a very good win-win opportunity for you. We're starting for the course from tomorrow. It will be rigorous sessions. Okay, we all will try to learn together, work together as a team, and achieve this. Okay, and yeah, about the duration, right? I think it will be 35 hours around, 35 hours around. Okay, and I have not kept a cap on duration. Okay, so let us be more open to the durations. Sometimes we might extend a bit, or sometimes it might be 10-15 minutes there. So, but our our intention is learning. If on that day we learn this particular concept, we should be good at that concept. That's it. Okay.
Sir, one last question I have. Just in case if it is not possible to join in this course, do you have any courses available right now? I mean, which is scheduled?
Like for the same timings, we will have further sessions after this course, and for any other sessions, I think you should contact the Isha team. They will be able to help you out. The Isha
Yeah, with
support
the
team.
same, yeah, with the same time, after a month or after 2 months, will you
Ha
join?
ha. After month, yes. After this batch complete, we will start with the next set of next batch. Yeah, in the same timings. We start with the next batch after this batch completes. Okay, in the same timings only. Same timings will be the same. I think we are done for the day. We had lots to cover. This is just a basic introduction of what we will be covering, and yeah, tomorrow we will have regular classes starting with the basic downloads and installation setup, then starting with the basic first scanning. Okay, and as per the course content we share, we'll try to cover everything. Okay, and we'll try to solve all your doubts also. So yeah, hope you join tomorrow. Hope you all see we all meet tomorrow during the same timings, 9 to 10. Okay, thank
Can
you
you
everyone.
share the topics here, please, in the message? What are the topics which you are covering? Maybe this topics.
Sure, but this is just a part. We will be
Yeah.
covering a lot. I think Isha Training Solution must have provided you last lot in detail, right? Okay, but I will just be sharing in case you require, plus whatever I have. Plus, I think in addition to this, there will be API testing, Salesforce testing, right? And we can cover. I think yeah, that's it. We can cover. I think. Well, I'm not sure. That's it. In addition to that, we will have lots of decks also. Decks with AOS. Anything else?
CI/CD pipelines.
Yeah, we will try to cover it, but you know it requires Jenkins and installation on my machine, right? It's that in its entire infrastructure. I can explain you that in a Word document, but explaining it, showing it would be very difficult. I will see if I can, right? At the last CI/CD part. See, I will tell you, okay, DEX, most projects that I've seen, right, they're using DEX only. CI/CD very less people are using, okay, and people are still struggling with DEX also, okay. I see projects struggling with DEX, even they are not able to implement DEX also properly, okay. So TOSCA server is again a very important component, okay. TOSCA server, this is a very, very important component. You have gateway services, okay, and you have DEX, distributed execution services. You have so lots of services are there which we need to see over here, okay. You have license management, administration console, then you have distributed execution, test event view, monitor view, okay, user management, okay, in TOSCA server. So lots of things there in TOSCA server, okay. So anything else? We already crossed the time, so I will just just close the session for today and let us meet tomorrow, okay, for further sessions. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining.